At the Air Force Academy in the mid-70s, they took photographs of the Shroud and they placed them in a computer known as a VP8 image analyzer. There's only one working one in the world today, as far as I know. The man who owns it is a former scientist who was on this team. And when you put photos from Earth, this was made for photos from space, Voyager space shots and so on. But if you put photos from Earth into this VP8 image analyzer, everything becomes distorted. The nose sinks into the face, the eyes bug out, it does not look like a normal human face. But when they put the photo of the Shroud in there, this is what they saw looking at them, and the face was symmetrical and unlike anything else. Now let me tell you what this means. The man buried in the Shroud has his hands crossed in front of him, and his head is bent forward like this. He's in a state of rigor mortis, and his body is starting to return to the pre-death state. His left leg is popped up like this, so the knee is up in the air. And the cloth, you can imagine, would drape over the high points of the body. That's why it looks like the eyes are large. The nose, the cloth would drape over the forehead and the chin, but it wouldn't be on the ears. It would be on the chest, but not on the throat. The hands are crossed like this, so the cloth is going to drape primarily over the left hand. The left leg is raised, so the cloth is going to be over the left leg and not as clearly over the right knee. And yet, when you see the image, they are all equally clear. It doesn't make any difference if the cloth is sitting right on it or if the cloth is over top of it. Whatever's created the image on the cloth traveled across space to make that image on the cloth. And so the 3D image, I've got a couple other pictures. The 3D image, there's a side view of it. The 3D image gives you a cloth-to-body distance. That tells you how far the cloth was from the body, but it also tells you that whatever made the image leaped through space. The last one here is turned sideways, so you're going to have to imagine what that looks like, but so I'll return to this one. And whatever created the Shroud image, this is the most difficult thing to, quote, fake from the Shroud. Now, I told you the cloth was wrapped this way around a body, so when you open the cloth, what would you folks expect? This man is about 5'10", 180 pounds. He's in good physical shape, as you'll see in a couple later photos. But he's got 180 pounds lying on this cloth. Do you think the back image would be darker, or do you think the top image would be darker, which simply is laid on top of his body? The back image would be darker, right? No. But neither is the top. Both images are equal. The image on the Shroud is independent of body weight. It's independent of what touched the body. Whatever it is went through the cloth and left an image.